I keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right side, I will not be shaking. Psalm 16 verses 8. Hello family, warmest welcome back again to the Lovystouch channel. Trust you're doing so well and you're taking very good care of yourself. Still on the jollof series, and today we'll be making the most delicious beef jollof rice, and it's the easiest way as well, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Let's cook this delicious beef jollof rice together, and also do not forget to like this video if you like what you're seeing already. Okay, it really helps the channel grow. I'll be using 1 kilo of jasmine rice, 2 chopped canned tomatoes, a teaspoon of tomato paste, curry powder, nutmeg powder, and all my natural spices, and of course my garlic, ginger, and onions. Please don't worry at all, I have everything listed down below in the description box. And here I have my washed beef and all the other vegetables that I'll be using. And here I have my vegetable cooking oil and salt to taste. I want my stew process to go a little bit faster than the usual, so I'm gonna put my canned chopped tomatoes in my baking form. You can absolutely add any vegetables of choice, but here I have half chopped red bell peppers, half chopped Anaheim peppers, and some shallots. I'll add it together and put it right in the oven. We will be baking this for 15 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius, and I'll go ahead and do the rest of the chores, which is steaming my meat. So I'll go ahead and cut some onions, ginger, and all my natural spices here. And also I do not want to waste the seed of the bell peppers. Add some sweet taste to it, which I absolutely love. So here there is no waste at all. Once everything is done, I'll just blend everything together and go ahead and steam my meat. The blending process is done, I'll go ahead and put my meat in my pot. Here I'm using my frying pan, it works perfect. Then go in and add my blended natural spices, and also add half chopped red onions, and I will also add a teaspoon and half full of salt to taste. And mind you, you do not need to add any extra water, as the meat produces its own juices. And now after 7 minutes, just have a look at that, we never add any form of water at all. So altogether I steamed this meat on a medium heat for 10 minutes, and I think the meat is done. It is really very important not to overcook your meat, because it's going to be really saggy. Yes, I am loving this beef stock right now. Let's see how the tomatoes has been baked. It's wonderful. This is exactly how it should look like. Okay, so once everything is done and prepped, I go ahead and begin to fry my meat. Now you would want your meat to be as crunchy as possible, because you do not want it to remain saggy in your rice. It's a no-no. 99% of Ghanaians do not like that. So it is a must, but it totally depends on your taste. Okay, so once that is done, I'll just go ahead and fry my onions in the oil that I used to fry my meat, and add my tomato paste and my blended spices. I allow it to simmer for 5 more minutes. Now everything will make sense why we bake the tomato first, because this is going to be the fastest stew you've ever made. Yeah, so once the tomatoes or the baked tomatoes goes in, you go ahead and add your curry powder, nutmeg, and your bay leaves, and also the stock, and then you cover it for it to simmer for 10 more minutes, and your stew will be done, ready to receive your washed rice. Okay, wash your rice. And so you go ahead and stir it and make sure your rice and the stew has been mixed well together. So it's now showtime, family. You just cover it with your parchment paper and make sure you steam it for about 7 more minutes, and you come and check on it. Stir it again. You would then add your vegetables, which is optional, but I always love to see some vegetable together with my meat. Okay, I use some spring onions, French beans, and some red bell peppers as well. Just stir it, give it a good stir, and then goes in our star of the dish, which is our fried meat. Those meat are so tempting. Also realize that we did not add any form of water at all, just because the veggies has its own juices that it produces, and the meat as well. So you just want to cover it with your parchment paper, trap the heat, and it's going to cook it through for you. It is such a simple way to cook your beef jollof rice. Absolutely delicious. So after cooking this rice for approximately 20 minutes, it is ready and it's about to be served. It looks so amazing. Oh my goodness, jollof rice really makes me happy. There you have it, family, with our beef jollof rice recipe. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you did, do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Please leave a comment and let me know how you think about this recipe. Time around, we will be pairing it with some garden salad, and it was absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, family, for watching. If this is your first time here, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board, subscribe and join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Just know that you are so beautiful just the way you are.